Imagine with me, if you will, you eat a delicious dinner, one that had you going back for seconds, maybe even thirds. So you sit down to watch television, and then it starts. That maybe I ate too much feeling. Then you feel the need to burp, but it won't happen. The acid churns and reflux takes over. Today on DelmarvaLife, we're going to tell you ways to treat and prevent acid reflux, both surgically and naturally.
If you've been anywhere on Delmarva, frankly, anywhere around a television, you've heard the saying, it takes a tough man to make a tender chicken. That man was Frank Perdue. Coming up, we learn more about the man behind that saying, why it was more of a way of life, and how his wife is helping to keep his legacy alive.
These artifacts are also on display, thanks in part to Frank Perdue, and even better, they're here for you to see on Delmarva. Our Sean Stryker gives you a sneak peek and tells you about the men behind bringing us these treasures of the sea.
This man is only the third Republican elected as governor of Maryland in the last 50 years, but how much do you really know about him? WBOC's Paul Butler stops by to share more about him and his history with some famous past presidents.
And we're in the DelmarvaLife kitchen with a self-proclaimed country tart making a 5-minute shrimp dish. DelmarvaLife starts right now.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Lisa Bryant.
I'm Jimmy Hopple. Welcome to DelmarvaLife from historic Studio D. I want to point out to you just real quick.
Okay.
Get ready to hear the name Emma Coleman from Dover a lot in the future.
Oh, yeah?
Emma's a 5th grader at Star Hill Elementary in Dover. She's at the laptop there with Achievement Liaison Teacher Barbara Miklas on the left, 5th grade teacher Chris Warga on the right. Emma won $500 for creating 2 animated games. She entered an engineering computer coding contest sponsored by the University of Delaware. She took 2nd place in the Hour of Coding program, competing against 70 million other people.
70 million.
Isn't that incredible?
Oh my goodness.
Good job,
luck.
Emma. Great
Good job, Emma. All right, something you won't be seeing in Dover much longer. The old Dover High School is going to be torn down. Now, these are members to the final graduating class of the final graduating class, and the 49-year-old building will be demolished in May. Before they can do that, though, they've got to get out all of the asbestos that's in it, apparently. Now, students have a new $114 million building, thankfully.
You know, the things that are going away, it's the end of an era here on Delmarva. The owners of English's restaurant in Ocean City, they've put the building up for sale. The restaurant's been located at the northeast corner of Philadelphia Avenue and 15th Street in Ocean City for more than 50 years. English's was established in Salisbury in 1937 by Jim and Jack English. English's owners say they're turning their focus to alternate distribution vehicles for their chicken and sweet potato biscuits.
So that's not going away.
So that's not going away. That's the good news.
The chicken is here to stay.
Yes.
All right. Well, talking about food, Sunday is the Empty Bowls fundraiser at the Dorchester Center for the Arts. Listen up. This is Terry Melius helping out at last year's event. Now, the Cambridge fundraiser benefits local food pantries, and you want to get some tickets. You can get them at the Dorchester Centers for the Arts.
Wonderful thing to do. Another wonderful thing to do. The stage show Godspell. I've never seen it on stage.
Oh, you have got to go see it.
I've seen it, I guess you'd say on camera. I've seen it on TV or movie or whatever, but the stage show Godspell will be performed at the Dorchester Center for the Arts. The beloved classic from Stephen Schwartz, the Grammy and Academy Award-winning composer of Wicked and Pippin, the Tony-nominated score is filled with popular hits such as Day by Day, Learn Your Lesson Well, and Turn Back, Oh Man. The show is going to be staged at the Dorchester Center for the Arts in Cambridge for 2 weekends beginning Friday. Friday and Saturday performances are at 7 o'clock. Sunday, you get a matinee performance at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
I highly recommend it.
I want to see that.
And if you like comedy, there's a night of comedy in Laurel Friday night. Dan, the song parody man, Rich Voss, and the Sussex County Hillbillies will be there. And it all benefits the Good Old Boy Foundation. Now, the Good Old Boy Foundation is here on Delmarva, and it helps people in need, from clothing drives to Christmas gifts to kids to even arranging a boy in a wheelchair to meet Danica Patrick.
It's a great organization.
Yes.
Wonderful organization. Now, as you can tell, we are never willing for you to be sitting around and bored with nothing to do. So, we've got something else for you to do this Friday. Friday Nights in Caroline features these guys. This is Free Range. Free Range is performing at the Public Library in Denton. They describe themselves as an acoustic ensemble that boasts traditional bluegrass with some old-time Irish and folk. And it's free. If you want to know more, you can call the library at 410-479-1343.
Sounds like a great time. Now, if you've lived on Delmarva for at least 20 years, you've heard the name Clay Stamp, and you probably heard it with a hurricane or a snowstorm or whatever.
Yes.
Hey, we want to say congratulations to Clay Stamp on being named the director of the Maryland Emergency Management Agency. He was emergency management director in Ocean City for 20 years before going to Talbot County. Now he's at the state level. We say just throw him on up into the federal level.
That's right. It's the only level left. Clay, just go ahead and go. Help me out with this one.
Okay.
Big talk about deflated footballs.
Deflated footballs. Okay, so everyone's talking about it. There is a claim that the Patriots used a deflated football to defeat the Colts 45-7 Sunday night. Now, a deflated ball could be easier to throw, especially in rainy conditions like those in the Patriots-Colts face-off. And an NFL spokesperson has confirmed there is an investigation. Patriots quarterback Tom Brady responded to the claim with one word: ridiculous. But even if the claim is true, apparently they would just get a fine or lose a draft pick.
Oh, whatever.
I don't know.
So
well, here's another talker.
Yes,
yeah.
Please talk about this. A boy in Cornwall, England was sent a bill for missing his classmate's birthday party. You understand what I just said there? 5-year-old was invited to the celebration at a ski slope on December 20th. He initially told his parents that he wanted to go. They realized that it would overlap with a planned visit to his grandparents. His parents say they tried to contact the birthday boy's mother, but no success. The bill? About $21.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, here's this afternoon's catch your breath moment. A car is stopped on I-95 near New Brunswick, New Jersey because of a jackknife truck. And for whatever reason, he looks behind him, look closely, coming from the left. Another truck coming at him.
And he's still holding the phone.
Look at that. Completely missed him. From Maryland to New Hampshire on Sunday morning, more than 5,000 accidents reported due to black ice. That was almost one of them.
Oh my goodness.
Scare me to death.
Yeah, and that uneasy feeling is so uncomfortable. Something else that gives you that bad feeling: chronic acid reflux. Some people have it every single day. Up next on DelmarvaLife, we learn about a breakthrough treatment that may provide patients with some relief.
Barrett's esophagus, another troubling condition. In fact, one that can be cancerous. You're going to find out how doctors are using a balloon to destroy the disease.
And later, he made business history by becoming the first CEO to also serve as spokesman for his company. We got to know Frank Perdue as a tough man who made a tender chicken. Now, 10 years after his death, his wife Mitzi has written a book that shows the many sides of the Salisbury native. Find out how it can also offer sage advice for both business and life.
And from chicken to shrimp, today we're in the DelmarvaLife kitchen making a red pepper shrimp dish, and it'll only take 5 minutes. DelmarvaLife will be right back.
DelmarvaLife is brought to you by Sussex County Federal Credit Union, guiding you to your financial future. Peninsula Regional Medical Center, honored to serve the entire Delmarva Peninsula since 1897. Your local York and LG dealers, and State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.